I'm Devsirat Kaur and you're watching The Savera. A major cross-border flare-up is unfolding along the India-Pakistan frontier, marking by fresh ceasefire violations, retaliatory actions and diplomatic gridlocks. In the back of the brutal terror attack in Pahalgam, tensions are escalating with new flashpoints emerging daily. Amid high alert along India's western front, the Border Security Force has detained a Pakistani ranger attempting to infiltrate Indian territory near the Indo-Pak border in Rajasthan. The individual, confirmed to be part of Pakistan's paramilitary force, was apprehended red-handed while crossing into Indian territory, sparking yet another diplomatic confrontation. The development comes just weeks after a BSF jawan, Poonam Kumar Shaw, was captured by Pakistani rangers on April 23rd after allegedly crossing the border in Punjab by mistake. Though such incidents are typically resolved through flag meetings, Islamabad has refused to release the jawan. In fact, Pakistani social media accounts have circulated images showing Shaw blindfolded and later pictured with his personal care laid out beside him. Indian officials have issued multiple formal protests and held repeated flag meetings but have received no definite response from the Pakistani side. The BSF has now launched an internal probe into the circumstances of Shaw's detention and issued strict advisories urging increased vigilance among troops. Farmers living near border areas have also been asked to remain alert and report any suspicious activity. These events are unfolding in the wake of the heinous Pahalgam terrorist attack on April 22nd, in which Pakistan-based terrorists stormed the Besran Valley in Jammu and Kashmir, killing 28 civilians. The attack has drawn strong condemnation from New Delhi and the entire nation and led to a series of sharp countermeasures. As we all know, India has accused Pakistan of actively supporting cross-border terrorism and has responded with unprecedented steps including suspension of the Indus Waters Treaty, cancellation of all visas and revocation of existing ones, ban on Pakistani vessels accessing Indian ports, suspension of all inbound mail, trade and parcel services from Pakistan. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has granted full operational freedom to the armed forces in the aftermath of the attack, signaling India's readiness for a robust response. In the meanwhile, ceasefire violations by Pakistan continue for the 10th consecutive night. Shelling and small arms fire has been reported along the LOC across multiple sectors. These sectors include Kupwara, Baramulla, Poonch, Rajouri, Mendhar, Naushera, Sundarbani and Akhnur. The Indian Army has been responding proportionately to each provocation. Pakistan has retaliated by banning Indian ships from its ports and citing sovereignty concerns. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif called these actions measured and responsible. But are they? In diplomatic corridors, India thanked Angola for its support against terrorism during President Draupadi Murmu's recent meeting with the Angolan president. Calls for international pressure to curb state-sponsored terrorism are gaining ground now. In a further provocative move, Pakistan has test-fired the Abdali ballistic missile, an act that New Delhi has slammed as reckless and destabilizing in an already fragile climate. Images of the detained Pakistani ranger have surfaced online, but until the individual's identity is officially confirmed, we have chosen not to reveal the visuals. As both nations dig in diplomatically and militarily, the situation along the border remains volatile. The coming days will be critical as India recalibrates its next steps amid mounting regional and international scrutiny. Viewers, stay tuned as we bring you verified updates on this unfolding crisis only at The Savera. Like, share and subscribe us through your social media handles and download the Savera app for real-time news.